Arrival, directed by Denis Villeneuve.
Starring Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, and Forest Whitaker.
Alright, Colin. We just saw this morning. 10:30 a.m. showing. What'd you think?
I don't know if I know where to start. It was really good. I highly suggest going to see this movie. It is definitely one that's going to leave you thinking a lot, have you guessing what's going to happen, visually stunning.
There's a lot to say about this. I think where we can start is the direction. Villeneuve, hopefully we're saying it correctly. Just his visuals are, you know when it's one of his movies.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all of Sicario. I still need to see all of Sicario. But just the cinematography and the way that he directs. Obviously, he's not the cinematographer, but he has a big influence on that. And you know when it's his movie. The way he tells his stories, it's so methodical. There's very purposeful shots that are so symmetrical and beautiful, and he'll bring it back to a shot that he used right at the beginning, and he really, I mean, he is very, very talented, and to see him bring that to a sci-fi was really cool.
Yeah, so his other two works that I know really well are Sicario and Prisoners. Both really great movies. Sicario is rough to get through. It is very graphic, but beautifully shot, very gripping story. And then Prisoners, again, very tough to get through, very emotional, heavy, but again, awesome movie. And again here, you know, with this being his third big feature, he's doing really, really well.
Yeah, I agree with Villeneuve. Let's talk about some of the performances, of course. We've got Amy Adams in the lead role. What did you think about her?
She was great. I've loved Amy Adams as an actress for a long, long time. And I thought it was awesome to see her in this huge starring role as such a central character, obviously, to the movie. And she did really, really well.
Yeah, I agree. Lois Lane is killing it. She had a great spotlight in this film. She really got to show off her chops in many different ways. We don't want to get into any sort of spoiler territory, but just what she had to interact with and to deal with.
She was so engaging. Like, you just wanted more of her on the screen. And of course she was the lead, so she was there most of the time anyways. But you just wanted more because you were so enthralled with what she was doing.
Yeah, she really is the star of this. You know, you have Forest Whitaker in there.
Yeah, very solid, you know, supporting role. Forest Whitaker is fantastic. He's gonna do great in whatever he's in. Very excited to see him in the new Star Wars coming out.
Oh yeah.
But he was great, and then yeah, Jeremy Renner, another, I would say, supporting role, because really this was Amy Adams' movie, and it showed.
Yeah, by far. And I agree with your sentiments. Jeremy Renner, he's always good. I believed him as a physicist.
Yeah.
In this, you know, he really put on the hat. So, hats off to you, sir. Let's move on to maybe some of our critiques of it. Some things we didn't find that may have worked with it. Anything you can think of?
I think anytime you do an alien movie, it's hard to reinvent aliens. We have seen so many alien movies now that it's very hard to come up with an original alien. I think they definitely attempted in this. But again, I saw things I've seen in other movies too. So, you know, but that's hard. That's hard for any alien movie to do.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Because like War of the Worlds,
that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Independence Day.
Yep.
Aliens in War of the Worlds, but then you also kind of had that feel in there.
Yep.
I did like the ships; they were very unique.
Yes.
But I do agree, it's hard to do that. I think there were a couple spots for me where I wanted the pacing just a little bit pushed forward. It just got a little bit slow, and I think it could have used maybe 3 to 5 minutes chopped off. Not a lot. But there's a couple parts that it's like, all right, get there, just get there.
Particularly near the end too, because you saw how it was wrapping up, and I think they spent just a little too much time when they could have cut off maybe a minute there. So.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Other than that, critiques, I don't have a lot.
Yeah.
This movie was shot incredibly. The way that this film makes you think is really amazing. You know, we're used to these sci-fi popcorn flicks. This is not one of them.
No.
This is really a thinking man's film.
Absolutely.
Or woman's film. So I guess let's kind of give it a wrap up and our overall score.
Yeah. For me, a must-see. I think it was at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. We'll be interested to see what it is after regular people see it, not just critics. But I imagine it will still stay up there. Absolutely go see it. And I would give this a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time giving it a number. Sitting here thinking, trying to go through it. You know, it does have a couple of pacing issues, but you're gonna really think throughout this film. You're gonna really enjoy it. I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I think I'm almost at the 8.5 point, but some of those pacing issues kind of bring me back down to the 8 area. But definitely a must see in theaters.
For sure. Yeah, you want the visual of a big screen to take in some of the vision that obviously the director had.
Very cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments down below, and we will see you next time.